Deplorable conditions and an unclear mission at the Mexico border. That is what Texas National Guard troops are telling the Texas Tribune after Governor Abbott ramped up Operation Lone Star last fall. Here to talk about this is Texas Tribune reporter James Barragan. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
You published this story with the Military Times describing tough conditions for Texas soldiers. Would you explain the hardships they're facing on this mission and the pay issues that they're telling you about?
Yeah, there's been a lack of equipment, such as bulletproof vests that are necessary when you're down there on the border. There's also, not very good living conditions for a lot of the soldiers down there. But one of the main issues is pay. And the Texas Military Department, since we've started writing stories with the Army Times, has paid a lot more attention to that issue and have started to work on that issue. But because previously they've said that all the paycheck issues have been resolved and then have backtracked and said that they haven't, it's hard to sort of determine whether they have been fixed or not. What we have heard from troops that are down there is that their pay issues consisted of either too little pay, pay coming in late, or not receiving pay for several months. And beyond that, it's just a loss of income that they suffer from going down to a deployment like this. One of the main characters in the story lost $60,000 in business contracts from his small business. That, I think, sort of puts it into perspective. $60,000 is no small sum, and that's just irreparable damage that has been done to his livelihood and well-being.
You know, some soldiers didn't expect to be deployed or to be deployed for this long. How does the Texas Military Department normally handle deployments?
So National Guard members serve on a part-time basis. They've got civilian jobs just like you and I do, and they've got families. Some of them have children, other things to take care of. So when they're sent out on a federal deployment order that can sometimes last up to a year, they're given several months notice in advance so that they can set their affairs in order, figure out how to offset that loss of income. And if they get orders less than 120 days beforehand, they don't have to go. On this state active duty mission, Operation Lone Star, of the more than 30 people that we spoke to, none of them received more than 2 weeks notice. Some of them received as little as 72 hours notice. And so you can imagine trying to get all of your affairs in order with that limited time. No other state has ever ramped up a state active duty mission like this, and in such a quick manner, and in the scale that we've done here in Texas.
How is the Texas National Guard responding to these issues?
Well, they've certainly responded now after months of reports from the Army Times and then from other news outlets, including the Texas Tribune. They've sent down pay strike teams is what they call them, to try to figure out the pay issues. They're working on getting better living conditions for the troops down on the border. And they're making all kinds of other adjustments, like giving them more access to toilet facilities, which were also missing, and giving them the proper equipment. The question that we explored in the story is why it took so long when soldiers from the beginning of the ramp up in September had been saying that these were issues and had been largely ignored. The only reason that we see any movement happening is that there has been public pressure from the press and also from some elected officials and really from the public for them to start moving on these issues.
All right. James Barragan with the Texas Tribune, thank you so much for sharing your time with us tonight.
Thank you.